let's go ahead and call the meeting to order. So first thing we're going to do is what? The Pledge of Allegiance, right? Okay, so if you guys want to stand or sit, whatever, I'm going to stand and we'll go ahead and start. Hey, Julie, no, why don't you start us off with the Pledge of Allegiance?
Perfect. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, and for liberty and justice for all. Sorry, almost had a cough there.
Okay, thank you, sweetheart. Very nice. So we'll go over a couple housekeeping notes. We'll keep this to an hour for sure. Normally it's only depends on how many homes we have on tour, but it usually takes about half hour to 40 minutes. If you have any questions, make sure you use the chat box and I'll be looking down there to see, and any of the staff, if you see that I'm blowing through and I haven't answered anything, then you please let me know, because I tend to do that. Make sure that you're muted unless you have a question, because I know we're all Zooming, so dogs, cats, you know, gardeners, whatever, there's always noise. So, and children, of course. So go ahead and mute yourself unless you're talking. And remember that if you want to submit your listing on tour, you have to do it by noon the day before Thursday. So that would have been yesterday at noon. And there is your information how to submit listings, okay, on srcar.org. Okay, do I have anybody that's brand new, it's never been to one of these meetings? You can unmute yourself and say, yes, I'm here, or no. I don't know. Who's Benjamin Burrell? I don't know a lot of you guys though, so let me see. Okay, Julie No saying hello. We have 18 of us on today. And that's pretty low. I mean, we've had a lot more than that, but we're, you know what? People come in a little bit late. It's all good. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Then if no one is brand new, we'll go on to the affiliate spotlight, which is our own Julie No. Welcome, Julie from State Farm Insurance.
Hi there. How are you guys today? Thank you so much for letting me be the affiliate spotlight this month. I'll be honest, you know, with everything going on and the housing market the way it is, I really didn't have a lot to talk about today, except everybody, let's talk to your clients about earthquake coverage. California Earthquake Authority, which is the one that most every insurance company sells, is had a big rate reduction last year. I jokingly always tell my clients it's either they know something we don't know, but what it was is that they have a little over 1 million policyholders in California, and we've got to have at least 10% of that market. It's only 10% of that market, and we know there's a lot more people who need it and don't buy it because of price. So you'll notice that in the higher areas, which Temecula Murrieta was in the higher areas, we did reduce those rates drastically. I'll tell you, I think my own went down to like $300 a year. So, and I was paying almost $1,400 a year. So talk to your clients about buying it. Homeowners is important, but at least let them know earthquake is always available to them. It's not mandatory in California, but always a good idea to at least know it's out there, how much it costs, and then make a good financially sound decision, especially my buyers that are buying things in cash. I always say, you may not have a mortgage you have to pay, but that's a pile of money that could literally crumble down in an earthquake and it's gone. Like I said, especially if you're paying cash, it's just another protection for you. I'm going to do the last part of my thing will be about our community Christmas dinner. I work with the Rotary Clubs of Temecula and Murrieta, and I just want to let you all know that we are going to go ahead with our dinner this year. We served dinner to almost 1,400 people last year on Christmas Day, and this year we're expecting a little bit more, but what we're going to do it is as a drive-through. So if you hear of anybody who's alone at Christmas or anything like that, just let them know there's a place they can come pick up food, take it to a park, sit at home, but at least it's a nice home-cooked meal. And that we're allowing them to pick it up. And then we're also doing deliveries to seniors. We have about 350 seniors that will be delivering food to. It's the shut-ins that don't leave their home. We're making sure that they're fed. Our Rotary Clubs have also collected almost 400 blankets. So we'll be donating to every senior a blanket. They're all at my office, so I know there's 400 of them. But every senior will get a warm meal and a blanket on Christmas Day. So if you're interested in volunteering, I need about 40 volunteers, but we will be COVID safe. And like I said, it will mainly be just a drive-through. We will have Santa on the back of a truck, and he will be giving kids toys. Again, the elves will be gloved up and wearing masks, but the elves will be giving every child that drives through a toy. So if you have any questions, reach out to me.
That's
and
wonderful.
Connie, I see your text, your chat. So, all right, everybody, State Farm Agent Julie, no.
That's wonderful, Julie. If I was here on Christmas, I would definitely volunteer. That sounds like a real feel-good thing to do. That's amazing that you're doing that. Okay, all right. So let's move on then. Did you know, I think is next. And hey, I saw this the other day when this agenda was sent to me, and I shared it with my own agents, and we were flabbergasted how in 1 week, November 30th to December 6th, just this last week, we closed 286 transactions compared to the same week last year where we closed 205. And I don't know about you guys, but I thought we were just zooming right along in November of last year. And it looks like we're just doing even better this year. So I'm super excited about that. That's Southwest Riverside County, of course, not across the nation. That's just our little old world here, but our small W. So I'm very excited about those numbers. You know, it might change in January, but let's just enjoy it while it's happening. We have very low inventory, and so things are selling very quickly. So I'm excited. Also, I wanted Sylvia to talk about the fair housing and key phrases. I think we discussed it last week as well, but it's important to know for those that weren't here last week. Sylvia, if you want to put up that screen and show us what the words are. And if you don't, do you have it? Because if you don't,
yes, I will definitely share it.
Okay.
Thank you, Barbara.
Yep.
So the last time that you heard the presentation was at the HEMET Networking and Property Preview. And so I'm going to share with you the same information I shared with them. So here, one of the questions that we get a lot is, what can I put in the description? And so today I'm going to be sharing with you what CRMLS uses to issue out warnings and violations. So when you go into your listing and under description in red letters, they list what you can and can't use. One of those things, and I put it in here just so it's easier to read, it says any language that violates fair housing or HUD guidelines. So it's very broad, but they also have a worksheet, and I will be putting the link on the chat, where they list the phrases that you should avoid, phrases for you to use with caution, and acceptable phrases. So it's a very nice, handy tool to have printed to just access, and make sure you share this information with your office. We don't like to see violations go out, but we do want to make sure that the integrity of the data is accurate, that we're following all guidelines. And so if we share this information, we can continue to work towards that. So that was it for me. Thank you, Barbara.
Yeah, I remember now, that was in HEMET, the meeting. All right, so thank you so much for that. And so now we're going to look at the properties that we're going to preview today. We don't have any price changes, wants, or needs. So now we're going to go to committee updates. I know Nikki is here. So Nikki, do you have anything to talk about on your affiliate, as the affiliate chair?
Hi guys. No, as of right now, our meeting, we're still scheduled for January, but we'll touch base as that gets a little closer and just see status of where the world's at and what's going on, and then go from there.
Okay, I know it's really weird time right now. You know, it's very strange. I am the education committee chair, and I will tell you that we were set for a Monday, this past Monday, for a SIG graduation, and then installation of the board of directors. And we, our president and all of us decided, you know, it just wasn't a good move to do that because of all the lockdowns on Monday. So what we did is we're going to move that SIG graduation and everything else to a later date. So I just wanted to let you guys know, if you showed up at Montezuma Meadows and you didn't get the email and nobody was there, and you thought, well, maybe they just don't like me and they changed the venue, didn't tell me, that's not true. It's just that we We just didn't have it. And I think that was a good choice on behalf of our president, Terry Ryan. So that's what's happening with the education committee. Oh, but I am going to circle back around here in a minute and tell you that in 40 minutes, I'm going to be teaching the ethics class for SIG, and it's from 1 to 4. So if you haven't already registered, if you need to get your education in for ethics for this year, this is the day to do it. Okay. All right. Anybody else from the task force? Do I have Debbie Kosum, Linda Montgomery, Janet Garza, Norm, Molly, Alicia? Anybody want to go?
Sure, I'll go for YPN.
Okay.
First off, I just want to say thank you guys so much for every single ornament for the foster kids for Kalamali has been secured. And if you did pick up one of those ornaments or have them in a tree, Molly's been kind of the head person, or is the head person for this, and she will be coordinating pickup times for those gifts, but we need them by no later than tomorrow. So, and that's it, and thanks again.
Is Molly on here today?
I didn't see her on here.
No, I don't see her. Okay.
So, but if for some reason you can't get a hold of Molly, I'll put my info on the chat if you do have an ornament or a tree. I know Diane at the board, obviously it's, you know, it's with SRCR and YPN, and Diane has been kicking butt and making sure that every kid gets a gift, which is
I just want to
amazing.
make sure, yeah, because I'm leaving tomorrow for a week, so I have the tree and I have my gift, so I'll get with Molly. I spoke to her yesterday, and we were just so darn busy we couldn't get together, so I'll check with her for sure. That's a really fun thing to do. No
problem. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and I can help out too. So thank you.
Thank you. All right, anybody else on any committee that wants to step up and say something, give us an update of any kind? Okay. All right, then we're going to go to our education. I do know that we have a lot of education coming up, but we also, I don't know if we're going to do this first, the payment. No, we're going to do the education first. Okay. So I don't know if you guys still need to get your annual, not annual, it's every 2 years. You have to get your sexual harassment training. And John did it recently, and the board has been so kind to replay it. And so if you haven't already done it, like if you didn't do sexual harassment last year, then you need to do it this year, and this before January. And so, you know, Monday is another time to do it. And I think there's, oh, maybe that's the last time, because I know that I think we had 2 before this. So there's all kinds of fun stuff for you to do, even though it's the holiday season. There's lots of things for you to educate yourself, you know. And if you're sitting at your computer and in your pajamas, and you just like, I like this one, the top 10 fastest ways to get listings now. That's next Tuesday, and I'm going to be in Laguna for the week. And guess what? I registered for that, so I'm going to go check that out. Nothing else to do. I mean, here you go. This is a great calendar for December. It's really good. Now we also have a payment plan. I think that's coming up next, where okay, we don't have that on here. It's okay. I'm not going to freak out at all. What I'm going to tell you is that we do have a payment plan and options for those, because January is like right around the corner, right? And that's a lot of money for a lot of people. It is for me, you know, and you're looking at $800 to $1,000, depending on if you want to contribute and donate and so on and so forth, which I recommend strongly. So it already started, I think, back a few months ago, but there's still an option here for you to get on a payment plan and make it a little less painful over the holiday. So get in touch with SRCAR and Southwest County, South Riverside County Association. I always call it SRCAR, and everybody gives me crap. I'm not supposed to say that, but anyway, that's what it is, SRCAR, and give them a call and make the arrangements. Southwest Riverside County Association of Realtors. There we go. I got it. I nailed it. Okay, let's go to the town crier. Do I have anyone that has anything coming up that wants to invite people to something or anything like that? No. Okay. All right. You guys are killing me today. So things are going to get busier after the first of the year, where we have more education and things like that with affiliates. I know that personally, Tracy Garamone, and there's a bunch of you, you know, that have great training here, you know, on social media and things like that. And so I'm sure that we're going to start seeing that pick up after Christmas. It's a weird time right now. Would you guys agree with me? I mean, it's just, I just don't know what to do. And I'm sure you don't know what to do, but business keeps moving along and we keep getting business, and that's great. We need to stay positive. And, you know, calling your clients is one of the best ways to, you know, walk them off the ledge if maybe they're feeling kind of down and gloomy. And, you know, I hear all these things in the news that say, you know, we had the highest divorce rate, physical abuse, alcoholism, drug use, suicide. It's very unfortunate. It's hard to even talk about, but it's the truth. And you'd be sticking your head in the sand if you said that isn't happening. It is happening. And so what better reason for you to contact some of your family and friends and past clients and future clients and just check in and say, how you doing? What can I do for you? Is there anything I can do for you? You know, because especially people like us who are people, and now we can't touch each other. We can't hug each other. We can't be together. It's hard, man. And what it's been since, well, really since February or March, right? Since we've been on lockdown, and then we get excited and they go, oh, okay, we're almost back to normal. And then they shut us down again. So it's really challenging. And I applaud you guys for being here. We had 25 people. Now we're at 23 today, and that's encouraging. I'm grateful that you guys came today and shared a moment of your time with me. And I'm not the host the rest of the month. Denise had some function today and she asked me to take over, but I'm going to be here next week and, you know, with you guys, and just keep trying every Thursday to get on and let's talk to each other and pat ourselves on the back and say, we're doing okay. You know, we're doing all right. So thank you guys. Unless there's anything else, we're going to go ahead.
Hey, Barbara?
Yeah.
I think we're actually going to be dark. So next Thursday is going to be the last one for the month. So we're going to be dark for 2 months, for 2 weeks after that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you told me that because I have it on for the whole thing. I think it is even on Christmas.
Why I brought it up.
Christmas Eve. I had Christmas Eve. No.
Yeah, and don't forget to come next Thursday, because that's when we would do the wonderful spinning raffle of the writer sign. So if you listed your listings at any of the marketing meetings, Murrieta, Hemet, and Menifee, or Lake Elsinore, come to the next week's meeting and we'll raffle off those prizes.
Great. Thanks for reminding us, Pauline, because I forgot that we were going to be dark a couple times this month. So yeah, that's a great idea. So there you go. A reminder that if you've pitched a listing, maybe we should send out an email reminding people, come on next Thursday. It's our last meeting of the year and someone's going to win the raffle prize. So anyhow, thank you so much. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything on here. Okay, very good. I haven't missed anything. Thank you so much for joining us today, and you guys make it a great afternoon. And if you want to meet me in 30 minutes online for the ethics for 3 hours, ethics is a very boring subject, but I try and make it exciting. So maybe I'll see you there. You guys take care now.
Thanks, Barb.
Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.